Yes, I'm Annalisa Tuazon.
I'm Sritio.
I'm Berlin.
Hello, my name is Suchita.
Miss Marivic Cruz Gallego.
I'm Flor Delisa Poncha.
I'm the lecturer and head of MS department.
BUS department, Business Administration department head.
I am working as a full-time lecturer and at the same time the director of the Writing Center in Paragon International University.
I'm a Dean of Engineering faculty.
And I'm the director of the English Preparatory School.
From the ICT faculty, I teach computer science and information technology courses.
I'm the senior advisor for academic affairs at Paragon International University. I primarily work in the provost's office, but I'm also a lecturer for the first year class of IR 101, which is IR Orientation 1.
I'm proud of being able to contribute to the community by teaching and helping my students.
I'm proud of having developed major for Cambodian students.
I think one of the proudest achievement career-wise would be to be a part of a program that goes beyond just teaching English. EPS has established a curriculum that also builds the confidence of the student and broadens their perspective. And seeing this transformation on the students is really transformative for me as a teacher and as a head of the department.
It's just one thing. Actually, let me show you. It's a certificate that my students from last year gave to me, which says that I was one of the best instructors of the year for them. It's not an official award per se, but I feel like this is quite valuable to me because it's something that my students gave personally. So because my students gave it, it seems like I was good enough for them to be able to make this sort of certificate. So I'm very proud of that.
There's a lot of things to be proud of. Maybe one thing to be proud of is that I've been in this field since my first started, and I have been sticking into this journey until now. So maybe this is something that I could say is one of my greatest achievement of a long journey as an education involved in education field. Yes.
I am proud of being a woman, as we have special capabilities compared to men. So let me just specify one. Maybe we can do multitasking. We are keen on details. Like we can focus 100% on multiple tasks.
What inspires me to come to work every day is my children are my inspiration. So they're the reason why I'm working. And since I'm far away from them, my students are my inspiration now. So it inspires me a lot if I make them happy and they have this sense of accomplishment.
My impact to the student journey by being able to help them on their performance and progress.
The positive feedback and the appreciations inspire me to come to work every day, and the collaborative of my college and student maintain me.
Student. One factor is I love teaching in the class, discussing over the certain topic. Most importantly, what inspired me most every morning to get up, coming to work with a long distance, probably one factor is the most important is student. Secondly is one of the rare, the rare career choosing from women perspective, because not a lot of women lecturer or educator that you might walk around and see around here so much. Maybe this is also one of the factors. Yep.
And learning, and of course, earning. Learning in a sense that considering I'm working in a diverse environment, I'm learning different cultures, different personalities, and the like. Another thing is considering that I'm working in an academic environment. What inspires me is empowering students. Students who are learning, growing. It's like considering that I'm in the ICT faculty, I teach programming 1, and then I see students grow from Hello World, creating a Hello World program, to traveling around the world.
It's more of like the fact that I can hopefully make a difference in my students' lives. So because I'm a teacher, I do not only deal with my own students, and because I also work in the provost office, I also deal with the whole school. So because of that, I really do hope that I make a difference in some of their lives, even if it's just very tiny difference, because we're educating the next generation of leaders here. So because of that, yeah, it's really inspiring, and it does inspire me to come to work every day.
I think my biggest inspiration would be my mom. My mom actually battled cancer twice, and even after the intense treatment, she went back home like nothing happened. She continued being a mother, and this is when I realized that being a woman and a mother is not easy at all. No matter what happens to us health-wise, we have to go back to being a mother, a sister. So I think I've learned resilience from my mom.
My previous supervisor, I can learn a lot from her by knowing how to handle tasks effectively.
Who inspires me to work every day are definitely nothing is more inspiring than families, as they gave support and keep on pushing us to go forward. Another is students and those who are within my network, those who are working in other fields. Like, I do appreciate women, especially working moms, especially those who just gave birth and then come here to work.
Most probably my mom, because my mom is quite the career woman. She, was born more from the time when women weren't traditionally viewed to be like someone who doesn't work outside of the family, but she broke all of those stereotypes, and she made a really, really successful career for herself, and she's encouraged me to do the same, especially as the only daughter in my family, and only child actually, but only daughter. So the women in my family, especially my mom, are all quite strong-willed and strong-minded, and I want to be like that. Yeah.
The biggest issue is stereotyping. It's like we're always looked at differently. Like we're not capable of this and that. Aside from that, those stereotype mindset. Aside from that, difference in terms of pay and benefits. And what else? A lot. But that is just two. I just have mentioned two.
The issue that women are facing, again, it goes back to the first question, because not a lot of people are interested in the academic field. Maybe this is also linger to the, maybe this is the part that links to the, not a lot of people, not a lot of women in this career platform that have chosen or choose to be the part of this academic journey.
Lacking a woman in the field, you can be the only woman in the room.
It's not easy to be a woman. I believe that women face a lot of challenges in many fields, not just in the industry where I am now. So these challenges include racism or really inequality between men and women. But nothing is really easy. So it's not, for me, it's not success if we don't meet any challenges. So the journey is a bit rocky, but at the same time, I perceive that as fun.
Women often face bias and discriminations in careers. It often considered that architecture and engineering are men's jobs. That is why it creates barriers for women to enter the careers. It also lack of the support systems, including society, families, and personals. Lastly, it lack of role models. The absence of women in the leadership or in STEM, it also creates lack of inspiration for women to pursue this career as well.
You already mentioned it's male-dominated. I think issue with every other fields as well is the underrepresentation of women in leadership roles. We need more women leading institutions and even the country.
So, as somebody who works in education, like not just as a lecturer in university, but also like in education in general, it seems like women are stereotyped to be a certain kind of teacher. So, for example, if I tell to somebody, "Yes, I'm a teacher," they're like, "Oh, are you a kindergarten teacher, or are you a teacher of young kids, or do you deal with kids?" And they somehow always seem to think that female teachers only deal or are capable of dealing with children. And while that's not a bad thing, it's a very close-minded approach to dealing with, being a teacher, a female teacher. And I want people to know that female teachers in our field also can teach in other fields such as STEM or other male-dominated fields like I'm in, which is politics, international relations, IR. So that's one of the biggest challenges I think we have to overcome.
My message to this younger female is that they just have to continue moving forward, considering that they are still young. The world is their oyster. So they have a lot, limitless of opportunities to explore. They just keep moving forward, seize the day, carpe diem. Continue growing, and that's it.
A quick shout out to all my female students. I have been asking the student year to year to year when I teach in a class, I ask, anyone here would like to pursue your degrees, higher education, and want to come back, return, and be the lecturer or instructor? The surprising facts? No hands. No hands. Nobody ever interested in involving in this kind of field. A lot of them would say they have their own business and they want to try corporate, they want to do many other things. So a quick advice or a piece of comments that I would give out to the next women generation, probably maybe we should think of this kind of career. It wouldn't be so bad after all, and it's a lot of fun that you get to be surrounded by a lot of love and smiley face almost every single day, The same to all the my female students, to all of you, to all the women out there happen to be, we all happen to be what we call scarcity. Yeah, we don't have so many female in the field.
So for the younger women who are planning to pursue the same career as I am, or maybe in other fields, I would like to tell them that they should follow their heart. They should have their own mindsets, and they should encourage people who are trying to, they should not encourage these people who try to discourage them. They should take any opportunity that they have. They have to believe in themselves. We are not in the ancient times anymore. So it's 2024, so they should show their confidence.
To younger female generations, believe in yourself, pursue your dream. Your gender doesn't define your ability to success.
My advice to younger generation entering the workforce would be to remember that your career is just a small part of who you are, but creating a relationship with friends, spending time with family, pursuing hobbies that is outside of work but actually nourishes your soul. It's a good balance. If you have a strong mental health outside of work, you could be a better worker when you go to your respective job.
Technology keep evolving, so keep learning and never give up.
I feel like female students or people who want to become either a teacher or any other profession, any other fields are mostly dominated by men. They have to be confident because you have to stand your ground against the other people, not just men, but also other people in general. And really, these people shouldn't think of themselves as second best. They should always, just because of their gender or their background or something like that, like they always seem to think like, oh, maybe I don't have a place in the society. Maybe I should pursue something else. Maybe I should teach children. But I want them to know that that's not the case. They really should be confident about their merits and about their achievements and know that they are good enough. They are great, and it's appropriate for them to shoot for the stars, to do whatever they want. So that's also something that I'm working on myself, and I hope that a lot of female students also work towards this sort of goal.
Happy International Women's Day.